Hey guys, Slothy here. I kind of wanted to do a different video today, and it's going to be unedited, so sorry for, I'm sure, the mix up of words that are going to be happening. But I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on the coronavirus. I feel like what a lot of people are forgetting whenever they're trying to downplay the coronavirus is that these things can evolve. These things, I mean, it evolved from going from animals to humans. Who's to say that it can't evolve from being partially deadly, to being something that is massively deadly? So that's why we just need to stay alert, stay aware of what's going on. I think downplaying this is not helping anything. Yes, the media is blowing this up like crazy, trying to scare people, trying to do these things, but I wish people would just watch the news and not get panicked, watch the parts that are kind of the more important parts and not so much of like the death things, but the prevention things. I wish people would look more into, stay up to date with trying to prevent the spread of it. And a lot of people are kind of downplaying the deaths of elderly people. Obviously, some of them were going to die the next day, but with a lot of these people, and even people with just like weak immune systems, they could have had years left with family, and I feel like a lot of these families would have appreciated the time, the years that they had with these people. And I don't know, I just feel like downplaying that isn't helping anything. It's, there's a lot of articles saying, oh yeah, now flights are cheap. It's like, okay, yes, flights are cheap, but is it, are you really helping anything? Yes, you might not be affected. You might be young and healthy, and someone like me, even, it's not going to affect me even if I do get infected. But we have loved ones, we have people around us that can be susceptible to it. So I think we just need to take those precautions. Stay aware. Just stay aware. Just don't panic. Don't be fighting over toilet paper, but also don't be like, oh, I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna worry about it at all. I'm just gonna not wash my hands. I'm gonna act like everything's just fine. Like, we don't need to act like everything's fine. We just need to stay aware of the situation, stay updated. Don't rely too much on the news. I guess just take the bits and pieces, the important bits and pieces, and don't let it scare you. But like, stay aware. I don't know. It just seems like something that if we don't stay aware of, we it will only spread more and become something much more worse. Like I said earlier, it can evolve into something worse if we don't take any precautions. Now, obviously, there's been talk of like all these other diseases throughout the decades that have also happened, and we've made it through them. Yes, okay, we have made it through them, but also we were aware, we took the precautions, and we waited until, I don't know, the government was able to figure out some sort of plan and some sort of cure. But acting like nothing is happening is not going to help anything. Now, obviously, people are mad about a lot of things getting canceled. Even I'm worried about stuff. I have stuff coming up this summer that I would love not to have canceled, that I would love to go to. But there have been studies, and I'll try to find the link that I found earlier, that the places where people are, kind of closing down these big events, closing down either like concerts or whatever, that the cases of spreading are significantly lower than the places where people are just allowing people to go out. Well, obviously, I mean, people should be able to go out. I don't know about the whole thing with Italy and them having the entire country on lockdown. I don't know if that would really work in America. But definitely, yeah, things like concerts and stuff might have to be sacrificed. As much as I personally hate it myself, I guess we just need to try to work together and get through this thing. It's going to be something that we get through, but I've just been really not liking how people are downplaying a lot of people's deaths that have died from the coronavirus. And yes, oh, of course, there are deadlier things in the world. There are car crashes that, you're more likely to die in a car crash, or you're more likely to die in this or that. But that's such, I don't even know how to say it. It's just like a dumb way to downplay it. It's like, okay, well, we still wear seatbelts in our cars to try to prevent dying if there is a crash. We still take all these precautions with all these deadly things in life. We wear life jackets to prevent from drowning, so we can swim in the ocean. I don't know. There's just, even with the things that are deadly in life, we still have precautions for them. So everyone, just stay aware, do what you can to help, and we're going to get through this. Obviously, it's not going to be something that is world-ending, like a lot of people are acting like it is. But still, to act like nothing's happening is not going to help anything at all. So that's pretty much it. Sorry it's unedited, but I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out there on the situation and kind of have people think a little bit more about, like, not being like, just don't be scared. Don't be scared and don't panic. We got to stay somewhere in the middle, and just we got to remember that we're all in this together. We're all on this planet together, and everything that we do affects everyone else. So, yeah. That's about it. See ya.